Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Hockey South Division III matchup between the Kennesaw State Ice Owls versus the University of Tennessee Ice Falls. My name is Charlie Sarafian, joined here by John Hansen. John Hansen, this is not your usual position. You're actually our scoreboard professional, specialist, however you want to call it. You're filling in for Sawyer Stacy tonight, though. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, Charlie. I think this is going to be a great game, and I hope I can hone in on my color commentary skills as we go on through the night. But we're hoping for a Tennessee win here tonight.
You know
sure
what?
You are as well.
I'm hoping for the same thing here as the puck's now played in the neutral zone, being followed by the Volunteers. Caleb Quent for Tennessee is going to dump that off over to the back. It's going to go to number 22, Dylan Siegel. Can't control. Caleb Quinn now chasing it. Puck goes back into the zone. Now, a game was just played in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. It was the Knoxville Ice Bears playing a game where they lost. Very unfortunate game for the Knoxville Ice Bears. Lost it in overtime. I believe the score is 4-3. An incredible game. I had a chance to shadow the Knoxville Bears ice stream. An incredible experience. Hopefully I can tune in on my skills here. But anyways, we have a D3 matchup. Again, both these teams, Kennesaw State and Tennessee, both great teams. Tennessee currently won in the College Hockey South as Dylan Siegel lays a big hit on number 19, Ashton Nolte, as Ashton Nolte hits the ice hard. Kennesaw State bench asking for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Puck now in center ice. Siegel with the puck, fighting it for it against the boards against Sebastian Zaborski. Not able to get it as a Tennessee player goes down. That might have been Connor Benoit. As Connor Benoit gets up quickly, he is okay. Referee is going to call a stoppage to play. Number 90 for Kennesaw State goes down, Sebastian Zaborski. John, what do you want to see from Tennessee tonight to hopefully pull off a win?
I'm hoping that they continue what they're doing right now, which is being physical. I've seen Kennesaw State players, down on the ice already. Big hits early on in this game. And if Tennessee can keep up the physicality, I think they'll have a good game ahead of them tonight.
I agree. As the puck's chased by Connor Berry, will reset here for Tennessee. Skating, being chased by a couple of Owls out there on the ice. Again, Kennesaw State, they are the Owls. Drove all the way up here from Georgia, here to take on the University of Tennessee as Peter Hoffman controls the puck, gives it up the ice. It's being followed, now controlled at the blue line by the Owls. Now in the neutral zone, puck is intercepted by number 16 for Kennesaw State, John Lackley. John Lackley gives that over to number 25 for the Owls as the puck is in the neutral zone again. Peter Hoffman's trying to get it out of there, not able to do so. And it will be chased back behind the net for Tennessee. So in goal for the Ice Falls is Ryan Farrell. He had a great weekend last weekend. However, Tennessee fell short to the Crimson Tide on Sunday where they lost 6-5. An absolute thriller. John was with me to watch that game. An incredible game if you had a chance to watch that one. Tennessee was able to win the first one. However, Alabama just came back, responded, and looked like they wanted it more. But let's hope the Ice Falls here tonight can take a win against this Kennesaw State team who, they're no joke. They're a great team.
Oh, they're a great team, Charlie, and Tennessee's a good team as well. They're top of the standings in Division III, and very unlucky for them to get a loss last weekend against Alabama, just their first on the year. But hopefully Tennessee can bounce back tonight against a very strong Kennesaw State team, and I think they're in good shape to do that.
So Tennessee, they were leading the College Hockey South in goals scored. However, the University of Georgia was able to creep up on them as they now have 69 to Tennessee's respective 67. Still on top of the standings, though, Kennesaw State, if we're looking at the College Hockey South standings, they come in at 10. Haven't played as many games. They are 3-1. 6 points, and they do have 24 goals scored to 14 goals allowed, so still that 10-point differential, still doing very good. As the puck's out in front, it's poked away, though. Good poke check by the Owls, so here comes Kennesaw State making their way through, gets through an incredible move, not able to finish. That was number 27 for Kennesaw State, Jaden Price. split Tennessee's defense, almost like a ghost, just went right through them. Now Tennessee will come back the other way. Number 91 for the Ice Vols, making his way down the ice. William Hurlbert gets the puck down low. Now control again by Kennesaw State. A shot on goal saved by Ryan Farrell right before our eyes. That was extremely quick, fast pace. Not able to get it to go there. So now puck's being chased back into the zone. Hurlbert is chasing that one, Dickinson. Dickinson's trying to get there in time, not able to do so. Pereno for Tennessee tries to get it. Goes back to Caleb Quinn. Caleb Quinn flicks one up in front. Now taken by the Owls. Here come the Owls. Number 71, Nolan Porcello leading the way. Tries to get it down there. Still controlled by the Owls. Following it, Hudson Orengarin trying to get onto it. Number 19 grabs it for Kennesaw State, not able to do so. And puck goes into the neutral zone now, controlled by the Owls. Poked away, though. Now it's stolen back by Tennessee. So here come the Ice Vols the other way, looking to get something started early in this first period. Just under 5 minutes have been played so far. Pereno gets it up in the middle. Opportunity, backhander. Doesn't go. Cannot fool the goaltender there. So a good move out in front. O'Connell not able to convert there. Puck goes over back to him now. Puck's out in front again, and it's covered up by the goaltender.
Strong start here for Tennessee. You know, they look pretty strong at the start, and also what you just saw, but some sloppy plays in the defensive zone here. And, you know, Kennesaw State nearly capitalized on them, so Tennessee really has to look out for that and try to keep up the pressure in the offensive zone and avoid making mistakes when on the defense, or else Kennesaw State might have one on the board here.
So again, got to be careful with Kennesaw State. They've had some opportunities able to get through there. Siegel now tries to make a move, doesn't get past the defense there. Some good defense played by the Owls out in front. Puck's going to be covered up again by the goaltender for Kennesaw State, Connor Lackley. So a good job to recognize the play, not allow anything to develop. Siegel there had a nice deke, wasn't able to get his stick on the puck to finish it off. Puck goes out in front, in the air, no one has it. Albert tries to get it in there. Now a skirmish out in front, and they may call that a goal as the referee goes down, hits his head. He hit his head hard, and they're going to call that a goal. Albert for Tennessee is going to get one, and the Ice Vols are going to get up on the board. It is a 1-0 hockey game, but we will see what they call, John. I'm not really sure what happened.
Charlie, I could not tell you what I just saw. We had a skirmish in front of the net. We had players shoving each other. The goalie went down, the referee went down, and then the goal horn was blasting, and they're saying it's a Tennessee goal. So, assuming that that's what happened, Vols have a good start here, scoring in under 6 minutes here in the first period.
So thankfully to our replay technology in the booth here, we're going to look back, and it looks like there was a skirmish out in front, and the puck may have slipped past Connor Lackley. Again, I'm not really sure why they called that a goal, but we're going to take it because we're supposed to be Tennessee fans. I know we got in trouble a little for rooting too hard for Alabama last week, and I said Roll Tide one too many times. So a goal was scored by number 9, Christopher Albert. Was able to sneak that one through. Again, you can go back on YouTube and look at the replay. It just kind of slipped in there. I really don't know how to describe it other than that.
I mean, you're exactly right, Charlie. It just kind of slipped in there. Referee got eye on it, at least before one of them went down, and they put a goal on the board for Tennessee, and their offensive pressure, you know, really working hard here in the first period, and they recovered from their mistakes and put one on the board here against the Kennesaw State Owls.
So puck's now stolen by Tennessee, not able to hold on to it, and they do, and ref's going to call a stoppage of play there. So the reason for the stream starting so late today, again, the Ice Bears game went into overtime, an incredible game. I was lucky enough to watch the game. Really incredible. I could not tell you who scored the last goal of that game. It wasn't overtime. However,
it wasn't an Ice Bears player.
It was not an Ice Bears player. And I'll tell you what, I forgot the other team that we played too. It was some random team on the border of Iowa, I believe. It'll come back to me in a second.
You'll get there, Charlie.
I will get there, but what I do know is that Tennessee is playing the Owls right now. Kennesaw State University Owls. If you're not familiar, we are in orange, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yep.
Owls are in white, yellow, and black, almost like the Pittsburgh Steelers away jerseys out there. Puck now in the central zone, followed by the Volunteers. Puck goes over to Morrissey. Morrissey skating back with it, looking for something. Now with it back is Dale. Dale flicks it up over back into the Owl zone. It's being chased by Livingstone. Livingstone, the freshman, couldn't get there in time. Livingstone fight for it on the glass. Now taken by Carter. Good defense played by the Owls. Once again, it's poked away. A good poke check right there out in front. Puck goes all the way over to Kennesaw State. Across ice pass. Not able to hold on to it as they come the other way. Skating for it, it's number 27 for Kennesaw State, Jaden Price. Jaden Price leading the way out here, doing an incredible job at facilitating this offense. Is out in front, an opportunity, and it is saved by Connor Lackley.
Good save there for Lackley, and you can see Kennesaw State is, trying to build something up in response to the early Vols goal, but they're just getting absolutely shut down in their own end and in the neutral zone, and Tennessee nearly capitalized on that. So Kennesaw is looking to, break something out, get a man ahead to get back into the offensive zone, or else, it could quickly become 2 or 3-0 here.
12 minutes to go in this midnight hockey matchup. Puck out in front, a shot opportunity goes off the pad of Lackley. That was number 28 for Tennessee, Seth Hagen. Couldn't find the back of the net there. A good shot out in front. One of the better looks you will get. Tennessee leading the way as far as shots on goal. They've got 7 to Kennesaw State's respective 2. Another shot out in front. Here comes the puck. It's not able to go in. Hagen couldn't really get a stick on it as number 12 for Tennessee, Connor Smith, was not able to get the puck in there to him in time. A good play for the Volunteers, just not able to capitalize.
Yeah, and I just mentioned it, Kennesaw's having trouble just breaking out of the zone, and Tennessee really has put the pressure on them here. And, that very easily could have been a costly mistake for Kennesaw. So they're looking to make a play here and try to break through.
John, you would love that costly mistake, wouldn't you?
Oh, I make them all the time.
So a shot out in front. It's a glove save by Farrell. Plucked that one out of the air like a frisbee in an ultimate frisbee field. Like I said, John, you're a big Tennessee fan. What do you think Tennessee's got to do? What's the X factor? What's the name of the game? What do they? You know what I'm trying to say. What do they got to do here to really get a goal?
I think they need to keep at what they're doing and shutting down Kennesaw State while they're trying to make some offense, and they can get a lucky breakaway like right now. 2-on-1, puts it in the back of the net.
You know what, John? You didn't say it enthusiastically enough, but no need to fear. Charlie's here. Tennessee gets a goal right as John was saying what they had to do. They did so, almost like they were listening to John up here in the booth. An incredible rebound opportunity. John, who tapped that in? I didn't even see. I was looking at you talking.
I didn't see it either, but, you mentioned my lack of enthusiasm. I'm trying to be the Al Michaels of hockey commentary, You can't hype up, first period goals. Maybe in overtime, but when Tennessee has been dominant so much so far, you're just not surprised at how it's going so far.
John, I 100% agree with you, and I love the lack of enthusiasm because honestly it contrasts my over-enthusiastic personality for screaming things I really shouldn't. However, I'm going to keep doing so as that fired me up. Wow, an incredible shot. Again, I missed who scored the goal. I'll tell you what, though, it was a Volunteer. Anyways, here comes Tennessee going the other way, picked up in the neutral zone. Now it's gone back to Connor Berry. Connor Berry skating with it behind the net of Ryan Farrell, makes a spin move. He's being chased, makes another move back and forth. They're following it. Aiden Zimmerman must have taught him that. Head coach for Tennessee as Siegel takes the puck now. It's a 3-on-2 for the Ice Falls. Here comes Dylan Siegel the other way, gets across to Caleb Quinn. Caleb Quinn skating with it. He's at the blue line now, tries to get it over. Now it's taken by Kennesaw State. Albert's back there by the blue line playing defense. He's going to make a line change as some new fresh legs will come on the ice. Kennesaw State with it in their own territory. Now it's almost stolen by Livingstone, not able to get a stick on it. Here comes Jaden Price the other way, and they will call an offsides.
Wow. Well, a fantastic offsides call from you, Charlie. I mean, I couldn't have done it any better myself. But you saw Kennesaw State. They tried to make something happen. You know, they're down early in this game, and they just get caught in the wrong position, and Tennessee wins the face-off and is able to push it back into Kennesaw State's zone.
Absolutely correct. And again, I almost thought Kennesaw State would have scored on that opportunity. It looks like they had some numbers coming the other way. Again, only 3 shots on goal. They have been quality looks, though. So we'll see if Tennessee is able to hold that off and stop any more of those opportunities from happening. And again, as the Kennesaw State player goes flying, hits the ice, does a somersault, A, B, C, and D. Puck goes onto the ice, and it's picked up, scooped up by Kennesaw State player Essex Moser. Had that in his glove. Now Dale's going to get it out of there. Dale takes a shot, almost a one-timer for the captain of Kennesaw State. Wasn't able to convert or get his stick on that play. I believe it was number 66 for the Owls. Couldn't really hold on to it. Puck goes all the way back over to Tennessee. It's being chased. No one's able to get it. Dale pokes it up in front. Oh, a shot was just taken by Nathan Zimmerman. Got hit hard on that play. So KSU laying the hits very early on in this hockey game, trying to set the tone. However, Tennessee, they are up 2-0. Almost forgot about that. Leading the way, leading the charge. The scoreboard says it. Shots on goal, they really tell the story so far. Tennessee's come off to a great start after that Alabama loss last weekend.
I mean, they've just been pretty dominant here, and they're putting up the big hits. Like I said, they want to play a physical game. They want to shut down their opponents. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we have more skirmishes throughout the night as the players get more heated and more violent and kind of want to pick on each other a little bit.
Puck's pinned up on the boards now. Caleb Quinn trying to get it out of there for the Ice Falls. Number 19, Ashton Nolte for Kennesaw State is pinning it against. Now Kennesaw State's going to get a shot out in front. Not able to convert on that. Sebastian Zaborski was there. Another shot. Sebastian Zaborski absolutely rifles that one. Not able to find the back of the net there. So Zaborski will now take it for the Owls. Zaborski making his way down the ice. He's going to take this one all the way. Gets a shot. Scooped up by Ryan Farrell. Gets it out of there. Poked away. Now controlled by the Ice Falls. Caleb Quinn with it. Cross ice pass to Pereno. Pereno loses it, though, and stolen back by KSU. KSU has the puck. It's skating back and controlled again by the back line. So Robert Schutt gets it out of there for KSU. Now another line change for the Owls. We'll get some fresh legs out there on the ice as Hoffman shoots that one up over to Dickinson. Dickinson chasing. Dickinson trying to get there in time. Still controlled by the Owls. So now over in KSU's zone. Flicks back behind Latley's net. O'Connell now will poke that up. Followed by Ingeniery. Ingeniery now chasing it. Not able to get a stick on it. Again, puck's going to be played up on the boards. Dickinson's going to try to get it out of there. Over to number 27 for the Ice Falls. Puck in the back right now. Riley DeWitt over there. Connor Berry now tries to poke that one up. Get the play started. Not able to do so. Puck's going to go all the way back to Ryan Farrell. They will not call an icing. Ryan Farrell looked a little distressed by that call, but they get it out of there. Ingeniery now fires that one up to Dickinson. Dickinson makes a move, looking for his teammates to come over back to him. Connor Berry gets one. Pass is intercepted, though, by the Owls. Dickinson skating with it in center ice. Tries to make a move. Does so. Tries to get that over to Siegel. Siegel pokes it away. Still has the puck. Now a 3-on-1. Here come the Ice Falls out in front. Almost a one-timer. Dickinson couldn't get the stick on it. Would have been a great opportunity for Tennessee. We're not able to convert once again. Skating with it now with the Ice Falls. KSU trying to follow up with it in the back of their own zone. Just trying to get it out of there. Anything they can do to stop the bleeding very early on in this hockey game. Puck again up on the boards. It's taken out of there as a player goes down. Peter Hoffman is Kennesaw State now with numbers. It was a 2-on-1. Could not convert on the opportunity. Ryan Farrell was bailed out there by a play that was disrupted. Owen Foster for KSU really couldn't hold on to it there. And Tennessee will control now. 5 minutes left to go now in this first period. A 2-0 hockey game as Benoit now makes a move, tries to get up there, finds the puck. It's at the blue line now, taken again by the Owls as they're going to follow it down there. Here comes number 42, Joseph Alvarez, with a couple of other KSU State players. So now, puck controlled by Charlie Thomas. It's in central ice. Charlie Thomas flicks that one up. Albert's chasing after it. Albert's got a goal very early on in this hockey game. If you missed it, it kind of flicked it up in there. In fact, I think we missed it too. I didn't even see what happened. Puck's being pinned up on the boards again. Now taken back by the Owls. Good defense played by KSU so far, even though they are down 2-0. Dale with the puck gives it up to Albert. Albert flicks it up in front. Again, can't find a Vol player up in front. Charlie Thomas is going to skate back behind Ryan Farrell's goal. Reset here for Tennessee. So here he goes. Gives it over to number 24 for the Ice Falls. Matt Teresi. Matt Teresi gets pinned up on the boards. Looking for it now. Here comes Matt Teresi. Loses the puck. So now a 2-on-2. Here's KSU the other way. The Owls, and a one-timer shot. Oh, a good pad save by Farrell. Poked that away with his pad. Great reaction time, almost like a cat. John, what do you think?
You know, that was one of Kennesaw State's better chances this period, and they nearly put one on the board there. But I've seen in this game so far just relentless pressure from Tennessee. You know, they're always having the puck. They're always in the offensive zone. If Kennesaw State does have a chance, it's usually just a shot or two before, you know, they give it up and Tennessee takes back control. So Kennesaw State nearly broke past that stagnant rhythm there. But, yeah, so far it's just been all Tennessee's game, I think.
Tennessee's game is correct. They have been dominating offensively and defensively, especially on face-offs too. They've won a majority of them. So now Kennesaw State with the puck skating back in their zone. It's number 53 for KSU. Connor Lahasi. It's stolen now back by the Ice Falls. Caleb Quinn with the puck. He's going to get into the middle. It's poked up in front, now followed by KSU. In the back of their zone, looking to get it out of there. There's now 3 minutes left to go in this first period. Again, Tennessee on top, 2 goals to zip, 0, nada, love, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what sport you want to refer to this with.
I think it's 0.
It's 0. So now a shot out in front, good save, a rebound opportunity, and they get it. Number 26 for Tennessee, Gavin O'Connell follows up on the backhand. Just like that, it's 3-0.
O'Connell's goal there was very similar to the second goal that Tennessee scored. You know, a bad bounce off of the pad of the goalie and just the rebound with the wide open net, and Gavin was able to put that one in and make it 3-0 here in the first period for Tennessee. And I'm not surprised, as they've just been all over Kennesaw State here. And the Owls are going to need to change something going into this first intermission in order to really get some going here to cut into this lead.
So it looks like Hagen getting into a little skirmish. He's got some other players talking smack. Not going to say the other word, but you know what they're doing. They're arguing.
What's the other word, Charlie?
You know what? I don't know. I think it might rhyme with bits, maybe mitts, skits. I don't want to say any other words. I don't want to get in trouble here on the stream. But anyway, Seth Hagen, he's going to go to the sin bin as the Zebras put him back in there. Didn't like how he was talking to a couple of the other players. So Kennesaw State, they're going to go on a power play here. We'll see if they throw any KSU players into the penalty box. I don't believe the referees are going to do so. It looked like a fight started by Hagen as Hagen got a little chippy out in front, right in front of Kennesaw State's bench. Not a good place to start a fight. You are outnumbered over there.
No, and it's not a good time to start a fight either, because you just put a third goal on the board, but now you're giving the opposition a chance at a power play and a chance to get some momentum, you know, maybe with a goal right here at the end of the first period. So it'll help them out to think, you know what, they're still in this. So costly penalty.
Face off won by Tennessee. Stolen though Connor Smith was able to get his stick on that, knock that one out of there. Like you were saying, John, a very costly penalty. You can't afford it right now. You are up 3-0, and it really doesn't look like Kennesaw State has had anything really going their way. So again, though, we've seen, a big hit. Another big hit out in front. Referees are going in there. Let's see if they call anything, and they will call something. So they're going to grab a KSU player. It's going to be number 19 for KSU. Ashton Nolte will be spending some time in timeout to think about his actions and what he's done. And I'll tell you what he did. He kind of just cross-checked a player onto the floor. I don't know who he cross-checked. What I do know is that I'm pretty sure they will call a cross-checking penalty. So it's now going to be a 4-on-4 here. Tennessee will get about a 27-second power play as long as they do behave towards the end of this first period. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. Kennesaw State just blew a chance right there with that ill-advised cross-checking penalty. You know, you just had something going for you, and now you've kind of thrown it away, and it's back to even. And so far, Tennessee has shown that when the numbers are even on both sides, they tend to be the team that's been dominant.
Face-off won by the Owls. Looking to clear this puck, get it out. There's Benoit, gets it up to Siegel. Siegel takes a shot now, but not able to get it in there. A good reaction save by Lackley. So again, a 4-on-4 here. And they would call that a cross-checking, so that was the call on the ice by the referees. Kennesaw State now with the puck over in Tennessee's zone. Stolen, though, by the Ice Falls. So here comes Benoit out of there with Tennessee, looking to get a goal here. It's Connor Benoit, makes a move, holds on to it still, gives it over to O'Connell. O'Connell now with the puck, gives it back up in front. Caleb Quinn now is going to make a move himself. He's going to take a shot up in there, can't get it, and another opportunity, and they score! Caleb Quinn to Gavin O'Connell, beautifully set up. It doesn't get prettier than that, and just like that, John, 2 + 2 = 4. It's 4-0.
I feel like I've heard you screaming in my ear, all period long, because that is now the 4th goal that Tennessee has scored this period. That's probably the 3rd goal on an empty net chance that they've capitalized on, and you're excited. I'm excited as well. I just don't like to prove it through my voice, but a 4-on-4 goal, even strength. Tennessee has dominated on even strength so far this game, and they just put another one on the board.
Looking to get another one. Shot goes out in front. Now controlled by Kennesaw State. Now it's 4-0 in the first period. Not what you want to see when you're the team that's down 4-0. Looking to come back here, as looks like KSU now is playing with a little bit of speed. About 4 goals too late, if you ask me, but they are going to try to regroup here and reset, as they are getting opportunities and chances out in front, just not able to find the back of the net, as the shots on goal kind of tell the story here in this hockey game. 14-6 in favor of Tennessee, with Kennesaw State's respective 6. So now here comes another chance for the Ice Falls. O'Connell making his way down in there, tries to get it up in, almost gets a bottle rocket up in front. Another opportunity. Hagan not able to get his stick on it and convert. O'Connell knocks that down with his shoulder. Hagan chases it out in front again. So now Kennesaw State, Essex Moser is going to look to defend here for the Owls. Puck goes down to center ice. Here comes KSU. Makes his move. That's number 27 for KSU, Jaden Price. We've said his name a couple times tonight. Really able to set things up for this KSU team as the period comes down to an end. John, what do you want to see from the Owls to, regroup and get back into this game?
I don't know if you saw a goalie change. I didn't see a goalie change, but there's about 2 other goalies on the Kennesaw State bench, and so far, the one who's been in net just has not been great, and these rebounds that Tennessee's been getting, the goalie's just leaving the net wide open. And sure, yes, the other Kennesaw State players, they need to help defend, and they need to break pucks out of their defensive zone. but Tennessee has been able to just keep on the pressure here, and the Ice Balls have shown that, 4-0, they're putting on a display here in the first period.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not go anywhere. We got midnight hockey action here on Rocky Tops. It is almost midnight. We're having fun, though. We're here. We're awake. We're nocturnal, just like these Kennesaw State Owls, almost playing like they're nocturnal, as they have not been able to get any goals. In fact, I think it would be diurnal, actually. That would be the correct terminology. I'm not really an owl specialist. But anyways, that's going to do it for the first period in the books. We'll be back for the second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Midnight Hockey Action here on Hockey Top. Once again, my name is Charlie Sarafian, joined by the whimsical John Hansen. Again, sorry.
I wouldn't call myself whimsical, Charlie. That's not one of my descriptors, I think.
You know, what would be a descriptor? What should I call you?
Smart, intelligent, handsome, dashing, witty. Anything but whimsical.
I think those are all synonyms for whimsical.
No, whimsical I think of, like goofy. I'm not goofy.
All right, well, you know what? I'll call you smart, dashing, intelligent, extremely good-looking, all of the above. Again, we have a Hockey Top game here on Hockey Top Action, whatever you want to call it. It's late here. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Again, we want to shout out and thank all our loyal fans working at home, watching the game, having fun, just to name a few. Kim Edmonds, she's watching at home, followed by Izzy Edmonds. I know Teddy Paul Hemus, he was another fan watching at home. Jack Paul Hemus, a lot of fans at home watching.
Yeah.
Here we go, face-off in center ice. Tennessee Volunteers up 4-0 on the Kennesaw State Owls. John, what did you see in the first period from Tennessee that you liked?
Pretty much everything. I mean, they put 4 goals on the board. They got physical. They created plays. They created opportunities in which there were wide open nets that they could just put back there, and they completely dominated Kennesaw State in that first period. And if I were them, I would not let off the pressure whatsoever, because you take one foot off the gas and it starts to unravel.
And we were talking about how Tennessee, they were second now in the College Hockey South with 67 goals, just behind University of Georgia's 69. Pause. But they just got 4 in that first period. So I'm no mathematician. That puts them at 71. They're now up 2 on Georgia. A shot and goal, and there we go. There's another one. And excuse me, I said 2, but it was 3. Connor Benoit, an incredible behind-the-back backhander. Just beautiful. We'll watch the replay on that just to see it again. Happened so fast. That was a gorgeous shot.
I mean, nifty little backhand there, and the goalie went down when he should have gone high, and it ends up being yet another seemingly wide-open chance for Tennessee, and that was a very quick power play goal. Kennesaw State costly penalty early in the second, and it just keeps on getting worse for the Owls.
An incredible backhander shot. Almost twisted his back around. Kind of reminds me of a Cal State Monterey Bay soccer game I watched about 3 years back. A forward, Izzy Edmonds, had the ball and kind of twisted her body and got a shot back in the goal. An incredible shot. Would compare it to also another shot I saw Carmelo Anthony shoot back in 2014. Kind of contorted his body, able to get the ball in the basket. Those have nothing to do with hockey, and I just wanted to say that. But it's just an incredible shot.
2014.
Oh my gosh, I remember stuff from 2013, 2014, 2021, all of the above, especially when it comes to Fortnite. Watched a lot of that. Puck now controlled over in Kennesaw State zone. Here come the Ice Falls. Pereno gets that over to Dickinson. Dickinson with the puck. It's fighting for it on the boards. Now taken by Pereno once again. Peter Hoffman takes a shot. It's poked down. Good poke check by Kennesaw State. Now taken by the Owls the other way, but it's stolen back by the Ice Falls. To follow it, here comes Dickinson trying to get it out of there. A big hit up on the boards. It was number 19, Ashton Nolte, took a shot. He's been taking shots all night. He's also spent some time in the penalty box for some of those hits that he has made. Puck goes all the way back over towards Kennesaw State side, where Tennessee will now make a line change, get some fresh legs on the ice. Puck stolen right out in front. Here comes Benoit. Benoit takes a shot too high. A rebound opportunity, gets it in there. Dickinson, the rebound. Fires the shot in there, sneaks it past the goaltender, and it is now 6-0.
I don't know why the goaltender for Kennesaw State was so slow to respond to that shot off the boards. He could hear it hit off the glass behind him, and it seemed like he just kind of stood there as the puck went to his right side, and he did a little twirl, and sure enough, it's another. I mean, that's probably the 5th wide open net that Tennessee has scored on in this game, and I just do not see things getting any better for Kennesaw State unless they really, put an effort into this game. But so far,
some miscommunication back there between Ryan Farrell with his defender. So Gavin O'Donnell, he got the goal there, was able to really sneak it back behind. So Gavin O'Donnell, I believe, is the player who was wearing number 77. Dickinson was wearing it. Hurlburt was wearing it. A lot of players this year have worn 77. Kind of hard to keep up with it on the stat sheet, especially when they don't give it to you. So I'll try to make the correct call. That is Gavin O'Donnell, number 77. Just in case you guys were wondering, it's not Hurlburt, it's not Dickinson. As puck goes over in Tennessee's zone, right in front of Farrell. Farrell able to poke that one away. Puck now taken by Siegel, poked away, now in the neutral zone. Here comes Connor Smith. Connor Smith takes a shot, gets it up there. Followed now by the Owls behind the zone. Try to get out in front again, not able to do so. Benoit pokes that up, and it's now taken by Dale. Dale with the puck, makes a move, tries to get down there, looking for anything in the middle, and a rebound opportunity again. That left side of Lackley was left wide open again.
I think that's his right side, Charlie.
Well, thank you for the correction. John, never do that again. I'm just messing with you. Connor Smith now makes a nice move, takes a shot. Why not? Testing this goalkeeper, as he's been tested many times tonight, and he has failed about 6 of those tests. As they're able to really sneak things by him tonight. I mean, look, I'm not one to discredit a goaltender as Benoit makes a nice move, but it's a hard job. Kennesaw State, you're going to see if they make a goaltender change in this game at some point. John, you think they'll do it?
If they were making a change, I probably would have seen one after the 3rd or 4th goal. That's now 6 goals, and I don't think the goalie's been pulled. So I have a feeling he might be in there for the entire game. I also want to remind our viewers that our clock is not working, but I will try to keep the clock up to date as best as I can. All the other information should be present, so I just want to remind them of that.
So, like John just said, clock's not working. We'll keep updates over there in the comment section over on the YouTube feature, just updating the score. But right now, the time is another shot opportunity. Carter couldn't get his stick on it. That would have for sure been a goal. But there's 15 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this second period. We'll try to work on that clock issue for you guys. A nice move by O'Connell. O'Connell hits the ice hard, not able to control puck out in front. Livingstone tries to get it. No one can convert down there right in front of Lackley. Here comes O'Connell with another shot out in front, poked away. Good save there by Lackley. So Lackley able to get that out of there. As Caleb Quinn now following in here. Goes all the way back over to Tennessee's zone. Good defense played by O'Connell. O'Connell's kind of been everywhere tonight for Tennessee. A good defensive presence, as well as a goal scorer. He's got a couple goals, maybe 1, 2.
I think he's got 2 tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, he has 2 goals tonight. So, incredible job by O'Connell for really just being all around a outstandish guy out there on the ice.
He's doing really great, and the entire team's really doing great. And 6 goals on the board. About 26 minutes into the game. We're not even halfway through, and it's looking like that everyone's ready to pack their bags and go home.
I am. I'll tell you that. I've been here since 6 p.m., but I'll tell you what, I'll be here since 6 a.m. too. I will stay here as long as I need to be to give you guys play-by-play action. Puck out in front, goes right in front of Lackley. Lackley able to escape that one, wipes some sweat off his forehead. Looks like he dodged the bullet there. Puck in the neutrals down now. It's picked up by the Ice Falls. Here comes Tennessee the other way. A shot out in front, not able to convert. Lackley loses a pad. Lackley is down on the ice. We hope he's okay. He's stretched out. Looks like he might have hit his head. The referee didn't stop the play in time. Fans visibly upset. I don't want to whisper here, but I feel like everyone can hear what I'm saying. It's not exactly a sold-out crowd tonight. There's maybe 15 people here.
No, we have Lackley down on the ice. We're hoping he's okay. Took a big hit there off another rebound, and
so Lackley's glove came off on that play. He went down as his helmet came off too, and it hit the ice. I don't think he hit his head. However, He did lose a couple pieces of equipment. Lackley's going to take a second to regroup here. Fans are going to clap for him. Hope he's okay. You never want to see a goaltender get injured. They do have 2 on the bench, but still, very scary sight to see a player's helmet come off. The referee not stop the play right away.
Yeah, that's why they made helmets mandatory. I mean, back in the day, you had goalies who didn't wear helmets, and it was very dangerous. But that's why they have them on there. But it is very scary when you see them come off, and it looks like Lackley's going to be okay for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you hate to see a helmet come off, but you did remind me they did used to play without helmets. They must have been on something for that. That was insane. I can't imagine playing this game without a helmet. It's Tennessee up 6-0 on Kennesaw State. Gets the puck into center ice. Now picked up by the Owls as Essex Moser tries to get things going for KSU. Puck goes back towards Tennessee's side where they will reset here. Pierre Hoffman makes a couple moves, dodges a couple players, making his way down the ice. He's going to take a shot. Why not? Glove save by Lackley. So a good save, good reaction time from Lackley, able to shake off that play. In other news, the Los Angeles Dodgers did defeat the New York Yankees with a score of 4-2. LA our way, I believe is the phrase. Los Angeles on top here.
Only my LA guy wouldn't cheer for the Dodgers right now, and you know, an impressive grand slam by Freddie Freeman I saw last night. Very Kirk Gibson-esque from 1988. Place went nuts, and it looks like the Dodgers have an early dominant lead in that World Series. World Series matchup that hasn't happened since 1981. Fun little fact if you didn't know.
Oh, I did, John, I did. I'll tell you what, though. That grand slam, I did not know that was the first grand slam ever in a World Series. Incredible, really interesting. I believe that was right. I see you trying to question my fact there. I don't know if I said that right. Might have been first grand slam by Dodgers in history. However, it said something on the TV like that. I wasn't sure on the stats exactly. We'll look it up, fact check us. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Puck out in front, a one-timer, and it's saved by Ryan Farrell. So a good save out in front. John, Kennesaw State down 6-0. What do they need to do to really come back and have a chance to finish off this game?
Draw a penalty. Get more shots on the net. Get more pressure in the offensive zone. One little goal makes a huge difference. It'll give you a spark of momentum. And we're being corrected here. Freddie Freeman, first walk-off
Grand Slam. That's what it was. Walk-off Grand Slam World Series history. Incredible feat for my LA Dodgers. Not a bandwagon. I do happen to be born and raised from that city, the City of Angels. One of the best in the world, if I'm not going to brag. Puck out in front. It wasn't there. Opportunity. Engineeri tried to get it into the middle. No one was there to receive it. A glove saved by Lackley. I believe Charlie Thomas tried to follow up on there. Wasn't there in time, though. And that will save KSU from going down 7.
I see my mom's in the chat right now. She's so proud of me, my first ever commentary game. You know, has been a very exciting game to be my very first color commentating game. And, you know, Tennessee's winning. It's late at night. Everyone's having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm sure you're having a fantastic time, Charlie.
You know, John, this is a passion of mine. Whether you think I'm good at it or not, I'm still getting there. I have the jokes, just not exactly the professionalism just yet. But I am having a phenomenal time. That's why I'm here at midnight instead of being at the bars, which would be fun too, but not as fun as commentating Tennessee hockey, Division III especially. So, puck out in front of breakaway. Here comes Livingstone, takes a shot, and he gets it to go. John, I'm going to let you call that one out. What did you see there?
I saw a perfect breakout pass from the red line to, who scored it?
Andrew Livingstone.
Andrew Livingstone. Great pass to Livingstone, and just absolutely Connor Bedard style snipe past Lackley there. That's the 7th goal on the board here for Tennessee. We're still not even halfway through this game. This might become a 20-0 rout if things keep going this way.
Could be. Incredible goal. And like you said, Connor Bedard, it's interesting you said that. I was thinking the same thing, the way he kind of cocked back, toe dragged that stick there and waited for the right opportunity and took it. He was very patient. I thought he would have passed it there too, but he took it himself, and hey, it paid off. It paid off. So KSU now down 7-0, shots on goal in favor of Tennessee. They've got 26 to KSU's respective 9. Buck goes out in front. Here comes Tennessee again. They'll call an offsides there, or they'll call a penalty on Caleb Quinn. Caleb Quinn almost gets knocked over by the referee. They're bringing him over into the box, and KSU, they're going to go on the power play, and I'll tell you what, KSU, they need this.
They definitely need it. I mean, they're in a 7-0 hole. If they want the final score to look as if they didn't get beat as badly as they did, they need to get one on the board here. This is a prime opportunity. They had an opportunity at the end of the first period with the power play, but blew it a few seconds in by committing a penalty of their own. So this could be a perfect opportunity for Kennesaw State here.
It really could. Kennesaw State, again, they do have to get something on the board here. This loss, it will hurt them in the standings a bit if they end up losing this one by 7 goals as far as point differential, if that's something they do care about. I know College Hockey South does factor in points into statistics and standings, so they do have to get something on the board here, even if they're not able to come out of this game with a win. With right now, it's really not looking like that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know how optimistic you are about that.
It's looking like a football game right now. It seems like Tennessee just scored a touchdown, in the second quarter. But it's not going well here for Kennesaw. But they have a little over a minute to go here on this power play. They can set something up. They can get a tic-tac-toe goal or shot opportunity out in front to get it past the Tennessee defense. It's not looking great so far.
Tic-tac-toe is right. Tennessee has been really good at really setting each other up, getting opportunities, getting plays, and really just finding their offense. And this game has almost turned into not a match, but more of a practice for the Ice Vols, as they're really kind of figuring things out, getting their offense set. There's 9 minutes left to go in the second period. I just said 9 minutes to go in the second period. They're up 7-0. I know I keep saying that. I don't know if any Kennesaw State fans are watching. I do not mean to discredit your program. Look, this is a good team. They have won 3 games. They've lost 1, I believe. As far as they just haven't played that many games. It's really hard to.
They haven't played that many games, but like you said, they're a good team. But Tennessee right now is looking like a much better team that Kennesaw State might need to replicate a little bit. Tennessee has just been all over this game. They've been all over the puck. They've been all over shorthanded here. Like, I've seen nothing like it so far from these Vols.
This kind of reminds me, going back to the Austin P game that Tennessee played. I don't know if you were there, John, but Tennessee, they beat them the first game as a long shot. Looked like Pierre Hoffman wanted to shoot that one from center ice. Tennessee, they won that first matchup 16-1. And the second one, I believe, 10-1, 10-0, something like that. As a shot out in front, rips it, not able to find the back of the net. That would have been great for Sebastian Zaborski for KSU. Like I said, though, University of Tennessee D3, going back to the scores here, they were able to beat Austin P. Score a tremendous amount of goals. I think it was 26 in total. Coach Zimmerman, he was telling the team that he was going to buy a little something on him if they reached 30. He weren't able to do so. Again, scoring 30 goals in 2 games for a hockey team, that's ridiculous.
Do you know what he bought them, Charlie?
Well, they didn't win. They didn't win the award or get 30 goals, but I don't really remember what he said he was going to buy them. Maybe soda.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, Sprite's good.
Yeah, Sprite's very
Coke's
good.
good.
So they did a great job. Good job for the team here. O'Connell with the puck. Gives it over to Albert. Back to O'Donnell now. Back to Hagan again. Not able to find anything. Tennessee still controlling offensively. Looking to set their offense up and get a goal. They're going to call an offsides right there. Ref's going to come in and stop any fight from happening. Siegel pretends to smack O'Connell in the face of his stick. Ref's laughing about something. That's the ref laugh right there. That sounded like a one of that thing on TikTok where it's like the rich man laugh.
I don't have TikTok. Charlie.
Okay, well,
I'm uncultured, as the kids say, but
okay.
We're not going to go into that discussion.
Well, you know what? I'll stop saying what I was about to say. We really can't talk about that because you do not have TikTok. It's all good, probably for the best. I probably should delete it. Tennessee now in Kennesaw State zone, looking to get a goal here. Puck goes over to Albert. Albert controlling, fires it up the ice, misses it, cycles all the way back to the blue line. Almost taken now, and it is taken. So here comes KSU the other way, tries to make a move, and it's stopped from going in by O'Connell. Again, O'Connell doing a lot out here for the Ice Falls. O'Connell now with the puck, trying to get it out of there. Takes it, gives it all the way over back to number 91 for the Ice Falls, William Hurlburt. Again, not William Hurlburt. I believe they said who it was earlier. Hold on, I forgot. John, do you remember?
No. No, I don't, Charlie.
No, you don't. It's okay. They don't give us the right players or lineups here. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Tennessee up by 7 here. Puck in the neutral zone. Played back over in their zone. Puck stolen out in front. An opportunity for KSU. A save by Ryan Farrell. Another save. A KSU player came right off the bench. Looked to get a goal right away. And it just went out in front. Another opportunity. Saved by Farrell again. Ryan Farrell is a brick wall right now. Not allowing anything to go by. Almost looked like he wanted some action there. Just made 2 great saves. So now here comes Tennessee looking to get something. Albert takes a shot. Oh, an incredible save from Lackley. Sprawled out. Took all of that goal up. Siegel now looking to get a goal. Now Dylan Siegel, I had a chance to speak to him last night at a function. He was telling me that he wanted 3 goals tonight. So he doesn't have any so far, but with the way Tennessee's playing, I wouldn't be surprised if he got 1, maybe 2.
He could maybe get 4 at this rate. Great opportunities here on both ends. Kennesaw State, they were shorthanded. They got a few chances there, but Farrell was able to hold his ground, and then Tennessee came right back. Good save by Lackley as well. And, Kennesaw State still trying to produce a little bit of something, but right now nothing's going through the brick wall that is Ryan Farrell, as you just said.
John, I'm going to say it. That save by Lackley, that may have been the second best save I've seen all season.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to say it. The way he was able to contort his body, spread out. Look, he hasn't made too many saves tonight. He's made 7 saves, I will say that, if you look at the math on the scoreboard. But that save right there, I'm going to go ahead and say it and claim it. It might be a hot take, but from what I've seen so far watching Tennessee hockey, and I've watched every game so far this season, that has been the second best save I've seen all season.
The game last weekend, last Friday against Alabama, that 2-1 shootout thriller, that had some very impressive saves in that game, but if you want to give credit to Lackley, that's, like you said, that's one of the better saves he's had all night.
It's got to be one of the only saves, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Lackley, an incredible save, but able to just contort his body, really extend it. Really great athleticism, and it's showing right now with that save. So Lackley almost warming up now as a player lost the glove. It's a black glove, so it might be a Kennesaw State player. Another save by Lackley. So Lackley just made 3 back-to-back incredible saves, doing a tremendous job. Able to get that one with his glove is Ryan Farrell. Now controls it back for Tennessee. Here comes Zaborski. Zaborski can't control. Now taken by Benoit. Watch out. Connor Benoit is incredibly fast, making his way down the ice. Able to set up his teammates as Benoit goes down. Takes a shot there. Oh, he gets hit in the head with a stick. That did not look good. Benoit is coming back to reset for the Ice Falls. Puck's taken by Hagen in central ice. Now controlled by Carter. Carter making his way down the ice. He's going to think about taking a shot. He could here. Looking to find a teammate. Can't get anything in front. Carter takes a tumble. Now covered by the Ice Falls. Hagen with the puck now. Skating with it. Looking. Makes a move. Gets it in the middle. A shot. Good defense played by Kennesaw State. So now a 2-on-1 opportunity. Here come the Owls. Making their way down the ice. An extending play and a goal. Peter Hoffman tried to get there in time. Wasn't able to do so. And Kennesaw State's Sebastian Zaborski's going to get KSU on the board.
That was a great breakout pass to center ice. Perfectly set up 2-on-1. And that toe drag was just absolutely filthy. Made the Tennessee player go down all the way on his stomach. And the toe drag, the snipe, the shot gets past Farrell. Kennesaw State, like I said, they just need one goal and they can get, just a little bit of momentum, salvage some of their pride, if you will. They put one on the board here late into the second period. No shutout tonight for Farrell. And it looks like there's a glass issue behind the Kennesaw State goalie.
So we've seen a lot of big hits over down there on that side of the ice. Isabel, you want to go ahead and take a look at what's going over there on the ice? We'll get live footage of what's happening just so you guys can know. It's a lot more interesting than what's been going on in this game, I'll tell you that. The glass has fallen, so it looks like the refs are going to ignore the issue. That could be a safety hazard, especially for Lackley over there. Anyways, we're back now on the center ice. Face off, won by Tennessee, but it's quickly stolen by KSU. So, number 9, Sebastian Zaborski, able to get the KSU Owls on the board, as now Tennessee will try to take an opportunity, saved by Lackley. So Lackley's been on fire late in the second period, stopping any more goals, trying to stop the bleeding here in this hockey game. Good goaltending.
Good goaltending from Lackley as of late, and Kennesaw State got a goal on the other end. They're looking to get maybe 1 or 2 more before the end of the period, and if they can do that, we got ourselves a game here in the third period, and Tennessee might be starting to slip up a little bit, and you don't want that when you're up 7-1.
You definitely do not, especially like you just said, up 7-1. You got to be careful of costly mistakes and really just focus in and hone in on opportunities if you want to convert and come back in this hockey game. So KSU looking to continue to get some goals in here as Dale's fighting for it, gets it out of there. Dickinson pokes it up in front, but it's intercepted by Kennesaw State. So there's number 19, Jaden Price, not able to convert on that. It was a good move. Ashton Nolte for KSU. Ashton Nolte had a good move in there. Wasn't able to finish as just about 3 minutes left to go in this second period of play. Again, our clock, is it working now?
No, our clock is not working.
Okay, so our clock, it says there's 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. In the game, though, the real amount of time is 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. So now
it's been corrected.
It's been corrected. John, you're getting fired now.
Man, first day I get a promotion and I'm already being sent back down. This is what kind of economy is this?
No, you know what? We might fire Sawyer for not showing up here.
Well, he was sick. He had an excuse.
Is he though? No, I'm just kidding. Sawyer's been an incredible replacement for Jack Foster, who we were sad to see him go. Had to move on to bigger and better things. Sawyer Stacy, though, is filled in as the color commentator for University of Tennessee men's hockey team, both Division I and Division III. He's been incredible, able to call those plays, quick reaction timing. I've never seen anything like it until John came in here tonight, and his play calling has been incredible, too. So they could be fighting for a position. I don't know, but John said he actually wanted to be a referee before the game started.
You know, being a referee sounds like a fun job because you can have people, hissing and booing at you all game long and they can't do a thing about it, or else they'd be kicked out of the building. I'd love to just let players play. Who needs penalties?
I kind of like that philosophy, John. I really do. because I like to keep talking about what's going on the ice as puck goes back into KSU's zone. Controlled now by Hagen. Hagen's trying to get there in time, not able to do so. Flicks up, it goes out of play. Referee's going to call it out of play. Flicks up over onto the bench of one of Tennessee's goaltenders. Might be number 31, Brian Kelly for Tennessee. Looks like the puck flicked up, touched his glove. Almost got an interference there. We're going to get a face-off here in Central Ice. Face-off's won by KSU. Here come the Owls. Shots ripped. Defense played by Caleb Quinn as the puck grazed his skate. Able to knock that out of there. And refs will call another stoppage here. It looks like we're going to get a penalty. John, what was the call? Tripping?
High sticking, I think.
You should know. You're a future referee.
Oh, yeah. Referee had his hand up in the air. Looked like a high sticking. Hopefully we can get that confirmed. Tennessee gets a power play late here in the second period, hoping to add on to this already big lead and try to not let their foot off the gas here.
Face-off over in KSU's zone. No one's won it yet, but Tennessee's going to come out of the pile. Peter Hoffman gives it over to Carter. Carter can't hold on to it. Benoit picks it up, looking, surveying, gives it back to Carter. Carter not able to get it off, though, so KSU will have a 2-on-2 here. Here they come. They've had a couple tonight. A shot on goal saved by the goalkeeper, Ryan Farrell. So Carter's going to pick that up, dump it off. But again, it's stolen by a KSU player, but stolen back by an ice fall. Might have been Peter Hoffman for Tennessee. Puck's at the blue line, controlled by Peter Hoffman. Peter Hoffman circling back, looking to see something open up, let the play develop. Now given over to number 24 for Tennessee, Matt Teresi. Matt Teresi making his way down the ice, looking for something, gives it up to Hagen. Hagen pokes it back over to Teresi. Teresi can't hold on to it, and now it will go to Benoit. Benoit skating with it, looking, gives it over to Hagen, or Teresi, excuse me. No, it was Hagen. I was right the first time. Benoit gives it back to Hagen. Hagen over on the side, looking for something. Carter has it, gives it back to Hagen. Hagen can't hold on to it. Now taken by Benoit. So Benoit gives it up into the front to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to take a shot in there, can't do so. Benoit follows it up. Tennessee still controls here. 1 minute to go in this second period. Tennessee Ice Falls on top 7-1, absolutely dominating here as Hagen makes a move, not able to get the stick on it all the way, poked away, a good poke check by Kennesaw State. That was number 63, Aiden Schlad. Aiden Schlad was able to stop the play from developing. Again, puck's being followed by the Ice Falls. Matt Teresi's down there with Connor Benoit for KSU. It's Aiden Schlad playing some defense. Puck's out in front. An opportunity. Oh, almost goes in. Adam Carter had the stick on it. Wasn't able to convert. So puck will go all the way back over to Tennessee zone right by Ryan Farrell. 20 seconds to go. Peter Hoffman trying to get his balance. Gets it. Gets it over to Albert. Albert with the puck. Looking to make a move and get a goal. Late in this second period, about 7 seconds left. Albert with the puck, gives it up in front. A one-timer, not able to convert. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for the second period of play. An action-packed second period. I believe 3 goals were scored. Scores now 7-1 in favor of the Tennessee Ice Falls. John, you were talking about it earlier, saying what KSU needs to do. They haven't done so yet. What do you want to see from both these teams in this third period?
For Tennessee, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They drew a few penalties here in the second period. They had some good chances. They put some goals in the back of the net, especially in the first half of this period. But that back half of the period, Tennessee was kind of, reeling it in a little bit, which I don't think they need to do. For Kennesaw State, they put a goal on the board. They got one past Farrell. They need to do basically what Tennessee's been doing, just change the momentum and shift who is putting on the pressure here in this game.
Momentum's right. I mean, that's really the name of the game. Tennessee with all of it right now. Again, looking back over to the standings, Tennessee, Division III team, they're currently first. They did lose to Alabama last weekend, and that 6-5 loss really hurt them. However, they were still able to get 5 goals in there. KSU, on the other hand, they're ranked 10th. They've won 3 games. They've lost 1. They've scored 25 goals now on the season with the help of that one tonight from Sebastian Zaborski. They've allowed 14 until tonight, where that number has gone up to 21. So that differential slowly slowing down. Looking at the top three, though, in the College Hockey South, it's Tennessee leading the way, followed by the University of Alabama, the University of Georgia in third, University of South Carolina in fourth, and the University of Florida in fifth. So those top 5 teams, all very good teams in the College Hockey South. Things should start to shake up later in the upcoming month, as this is a very competitive league, John. I mean, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, Tennessee's at the top of the table right now, just 8 games in. Alabama's played 11. Everyone else, 5 games played. Tennessee is looking like one of the best, if not the best team in College Hockey South right now. And, they'll have to face a few more opponents within the coming months. But if they can keep this track record going, only losses that they'll see are probably those close 1-goal losses that we saw last week.
Yeah, and looking back over to KSU, we've mentioned they haven't played many games, 4 to be exact. They were able to win their first one against the Georgia Institute of Technology 6-3. However, they lost that following Saturday 6-2 against the Georgia Institute of Technology. John, I had no idea the Georgia Institute of Technology even existed, but that game was played in the Atlanta Ice Forum. Going over to the games they did win, though, they beat the University of Mississippi Ole Miss 9-1, an incredible win, blew them out. Following game, they were able to beat them 7-4. Ole Miss came back a little there. So, again, not an experienced team. However, trying to figure out things as the season goes on.
That's what they're aiming to do. I think Kennesaw State is going to be a good team. They just kind of ran into an angry Tennessee team this weekend, and they have another game tomorrow. So Kennesaw State may look at this game and think, we didn't play well tonight, but let's jump back in tomorrow, see if we can take down the Vols.
Absolutely. Everybody do not go anywhere. That came out of nowhere. I think it startled John with that outburst. Do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have midnight hockey action here on Hockey Top. It's 12:25 a.m. I'm not tired. John, are you tired?
Not at all.
Not at all. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I'm going to watch Outer Banks after this when I go home. I have yet to watch it. Maybe make some food. Might be naughty and order at McDonald's or Taco Bell. Please don't tell my good friend Jack Polhemus, John. I do not want him to know about my diet this late in the night.
I don't care about your diet. I hope your sleep schedule's good enough for tomorrow game. 3:15 is the second game here between Tennessee and Kennesaw State. So I hope you're awake and lively and ready for that one.
Oh, I'll be fired up. I'll be ready to go. In fact, I'm going to scream even more than I am right now at midnight. Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the third period.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, me and John are back to give you this third period of play. Hopefully it's a good one. Right now, Tennessee has been leading the way. They're on top 7-1. Story of the second period, Tennessee dominated. However, KSU was able to get a goal with the help of number 90, Sebastian Zaborski, and it was a beautiful goal off a breakaway opportunity. Again, John, what do you want to see from KSU to maybe come back in this hockey game?
I think they just need to get some pucks into Tennessee's zone and create a play from there, you know. Whip it around to the outside and, you know, just completely ignore what I just said, because it's not looking like Kennesaw State is going to be coming back in this one anytime soon.
You know, John, this is going to be a bit of a delayed reaction, but Tennessee gets a goal, the 8th one of the night. The boys are absolutely fired up. The crowd is loving it, a sold-out crowd, except it's Halloween and all the fans decided to dress up as empty seats. Absolutely inspiring here in Rocky Top, and there's the horn. Everyone's loving it. I'll tell you what, it was a great goal. It was scored by number 15, Jake Pereno, assisted by number 27, Riley DeWing, and number 26, Gavin O'Connell. I know that because the announcer down low just said it. A great sequence overall. I wasn't really watching to see what happened, I'll be honest. We were having a conversation up here. You were describing.
The puck just went right in front of Lackley there and slipped in between his legs or around his legs into the back of the net. Tennessee gets their 8th of the night. Maybe they'll get 10 by the end of the game. Let's see.
10, maybe 11. Who knows? You guys want to make bets right now? I don't know. We'll start with Isabella. So Isabella, our cameraman here, camera woman, I should say, on camera. What do you think? 9-2. You think 9-2 is the final score? So Isabella's saying 9-2. John?
10-1.
John Hansen says 10-1. Me, I'm going to go 14-3. I'm going to go 14-3. I'm going to get weird with it. That would be amazing if I called it. Are we betting up here real money in the booth? No, we are not, unless you guys are down. I'm just kidding. I'm a little broke after that Alabama weekend.
If it's 14-3, you're expecting 8 more goals in this period, Charlie?
Essentially, yeah. If the math is correct on that, yeah. So we got a fight right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it as I see it. So both players just fell on the ice. The ref jumped on top of them. There's another skirmish going on just to the right. Players are watching this in awe as it goes down. They're still wrapped up. They're still fighting each other as they're on the ground. Referee just jumped on top of both players like a dog pile. Both players are getting up. So let's see. That was number. Give me a second. I can't really see yet because he's not facing me. But that's going to be Dylan Siegel for Tennessee. Dylan Siegel, a good friend of mine. Like I said, he told me he was going to have himself a game today. And if by having himself a game and getting into a skirmish, then he's doing just that. Dylan Siegel, great friend of mine, absolute phenomenal hockey player, stud on and off the ice, not to glaze him. All around, great job by Dylan Siegel to, I don't want to say great job for getting in the penalty box, but
hey, he's getting himself involved in the game, you know, trying to give his team a little bit of oomph, a little bit of vigor, and, you know, putting up a fight for his team, because right now it's not looking too great for them, but, you know, you got to do something. You got to do something.
You got to do something is right. Again, who did you say went into the penalty box for Kennesaw State?
Your good friend.
No, for Kennesaw State. I think it was Tyler Commodore.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5 might have been. And they got 2 players in there, it looks like. They haven't put it up on the board yet. So, by the looks of things, Tennessee is going to be on a 5-on-4. So, it's a 5-on-4 power play. It looked like I saw 2 players go in the penalty box, but no, it's just going to be 1. So, not what you want to do if you're Kennesaw State, especially since you are down 8-1. So, it's going to be Sebastian Zaborski And that's not good because Sebastian has been the only goal scorer tonight for KSU. You don't exactly want to have your only goal scorer in the sin bin, in the penalty box, in the dust pen, whatever you want to call it. Not a good look for KSU as the third period just got started. However, if you're a Tennessee fan, you love to see it, and you love to see a lot right now because they are winning 8-1. Like I said, predictions for the night, I'm going to say 14-3. I'm being a little greedy, but here comes Benoit, making his way down the ice, looking to find anybody in the middle. Gives it up in front to Hagen. Hagen, going to think about it, makes a move down low, gives it back to Benoit. Benoit, an excellent passer, looking to find somebody in the middle, as he does best. Benoit makes his way around the ice, gets to the blue line. Puck, some bit of confusion up in front. No one really had it. Peter Hoffman tried to get it for a second, so now it's being chased by Teresi. Teresi's going to get pinned up on the boards. Benoit follows up with it. Here's Carter now. Carter looking, going to give it in the middle. A shot by Hoffman. Absolutely ripped that one. That had a lot of heat on it, so much it almost melted the ice. Goes back now. Hagen with the puck. Gives it back to Teresi. Teresi out in front to Benoit. Benoit tries to find Carter. Carter can't get his stick on it in time. Hoffman now at the blue line. Gives it down to Benoit. Benoit looking for it. He's pinned up on the boards with a defender for Kennesaw State. Carter gets it down low. Teresi couldn't really find it down there. So now Kennesaw State will escape out of there with Ashton Nolte and number 53, Connor Lahaise. Puck now goes towards the blue line. It'll be taken back by the Ice Falls. So here comes number 28, Seth Hagen. Now in central ice, makes a move, looking to make his way down the ice, makes another, takes another, almost gets it to Teresi. Teresi couldn't get his stick on it, but Benoit follows up with it. Back to Teresi. Teresi takes his shot, falls down, almost hits the ref. Shot goes out in front. Oh, a good pad save from the goaltender there, right out in front. Lackley was able to get a pad on it. Carter takes a shot and able to fool Lackley out in front. A good clear by Kennesaw State. So now both teams have full strength. The alarm or the horn goes off. Not really sure what it was for. Another skirmish out in front. They're discussing something up on the board. Not really sure what that was about. Ref's going to break that up right away. And there's some music.
Very good-looking power play there from Tennessee. Got a few shots on net. Couldn't get anything through, but what more can you ask for from this team, from the performance that they put on tonight? They're just looking to close out these last 17 minutes or so. Once again, good-looking power play. No troubles, it seems. Kennesaw State hasn't really gotten anything going here in the third.
So a face-off now over in Kennesaw State's zone. It looks like something might be wrong with the horn as it's gone off prematurely a couple of times now.
Maybe they should get that fixed, Charlotte. That would be a good idea. You know, that would be number one priority for me. If I heard that horn going off a few times, some malfunction, I'd be like, I want to get that fixed.
You know, John, I think number one priority for me, if I could snap my fingers and make it happen, it'd be to have this arena completely sold out, packed. To be fair, though, it is 1 a.m., 12:45. So, again, very late night game here. It was delayed due to that Knoxville Ice Bears game. Once again, Knoxville Ice Bears lost in overtime. An absolute heartbreaker for the Bears. A lot of fans were here. They were celebrating Chili's birthday. He's the mascot. Not able to get it done. So now, puck goes all the way back over to Tennessee's zone. It's being chased and followed by some volunteers. Oh, someone hits the deck hard. I believe that was a Kennesaw State owl. Aaron Montgomery took a shot there from Connor Smith. Absolutely rocked him. So Connor Smith's going to control it. Take a shot. A good save by Lackley. Able to get that one out of there. Lackley still in goal for KSU. Now here comes KSU the other way. Puck in central ice. Flicks that one up in front. Tries to get there in time. It's number 22 for KSU. Not able to get it out of there. So refs are going to stop that play. Music comes on.
It's going to be a slashing penalty here against Kennesaw State. Again, another unlucky break there for them. Not very disciplined tonight. They've been on the penalty kill quite a few times in this game, especially in the past 10, 15 minutes of play, and Tennessee has a chance to get another one on the board here to extend their already dominant lead and maybe, get further to my 10-1 prediction by the end of the night.
Again, it's looking a lot more like your 10-1 prediction. I believe Isabella's was 9-2. That one also might be more realistic. Now, on the other hand, mine was 14 to, did I say 3 or 4? 14-3 as Tennessee also gets the puck out in front. Dylan Siegel is there to try to convert for the Ice Falls. Wasn't able to get a stick on it, though, so it's going to remain the current score. And now puck will go all the way back over to Tennessee's zone. It's being chased by an owl, Ashton Nolte, trying to get back there with O'Connell for Tennessee. Puck's now picked up by the Ice Falls. So here comes Tennessee coming the other way. Now it's stolen back by KSU. A good effort, however, not able to get anything out of that. Now again controlled by KSU as the player gets down there for the Owls, taken up by the Ice Falls. So here come the Ice Falls, controlled by Dylan Siegel in Central Ice. He was just in the penalty box, gets one up there, cycles all the way back over to number 12 for Tennessee, Connor Smith. Connor Smith trying to chase it, not getting it yet. Now fighting for it on the boards, gives it to Albert. Albert pinned up against the boards. Dylan Siegel chasing it as well. Goes over all the way back to Ryan Farrell. So Ryan Farrell, he's one of those goaltenders. He can really play the puck out of his own zone, almost like a soccer goalie. Bit of miscommunication there between O'Connell and Ryan Farrell. But like I said, Ryan Farrell, almost like a soccer goalie, able to kind of play the puck almost like a soccer ball in the back of his own zone and really set up his teammates back there. We've seen him do that a couple times. We've also seen Patrick Green of the D1 team do that. Again, this Tennessee hockey program, all around incredible goaltenders. The goalie room's really good.
Yeah, that goaltender duel last weekend against Alabama, I mean, that was one of the greatest games I've ever seen. And it was nonstop defensive goalie action. They were stopping pretty much everything from the second period onwards in that game, and Tennessee, the D3 team got a lucky break, winning in a shootout, but each team got a point because it was registered as a tie anyways. But goaltending is a really big key to this Tennessee team, and Ryan Farrell has a good game again tonight, and the Vols look to be cleaning up shop here.
Cleaning up shop, exactly how I would describe it. In fact, I think that shop might be completely moved out, put into a van, and taken across the country as, a KSU player goes down. We'll see if anyone gets into a skirmish here. We're not going to see anything yet. Now, that was captain for KSU, number 66. We'll see what the refs call here. The Tennessee bench visibly upset by whatever the call may be, and it looks like they're going to get Connor Berry for unnecessary roughness. Checking. John, you're the future referee. What do you think?
That looked like a big hit behind Farrell's net. I couldn't tell if it was a clean hit or not. I think they only called off the play because the player's helmet came off. Actually, no, it says they have a penalty here for Tennessee, and they are shorthanded here, so Kennesaw State on the man advantage. I don't know how much that will do for them tonight.
They've really been trying to get things going. Again, just like John said, not really able to do so yet. As KSU tries to get a good save by Ryan Farrell. Ryan Farrell able to get that one out of there. He's had an incredible game tonight. One got by him. Sebastian Zaborski for KSU was able to get away on a break-off opportunity. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just under 13 minutes remaining in this hockey match between Tennessee and Kennesaw State. Again, a Division III matchup as Andrew Livingstone now making his way down the ice. Puck gets away from him, goes right in front of Lackley. Again out in front. Charlie Thomas takes a shot. An incredible reaction save by Lackley to get there in time. Charlie Thomas again tries to make a move, takes another shot, and Charlie Thomas gets absolutely rocked. 2 players hitting him, and that's definitely gonna call for some time in the penalty box. Both referees gonna get him for, it looks like, cross-checking. Head coach Zimmerman for Tennessee, visibly upset by that, had his hands up. He was not happy about that cheap shot.
Very undisciplined play there for Kennesaw State. Looks to be Tyler Commander. You know, Kennesaw State's just trying to fight, do something, but I've seen this third period, it's gotten very physical. Teams are very heated. They're getting at each other, they're poking each other, they're shoving each other, and quite a few of them have fallen down on the ice, but that was not a penalty you wanted to take, especially when you were already on the power play. That's the second or third time I've seen that tonight. Kennesaw State just, you know, not playing very disciplined. I know you're down 8-1, but you got to be a bit more sportsmanlike, I think.
So calling for it down low, not able to do so, and we'll get another stoppage of play. We'll see what the refs call here again. Like you were saying, John, very undisciplined by KSU to commit that penalty and foul right in front of the referee, too. It makes sense, though, as Ashton Nolte, obviously tensions are high. You're down 8-1. You drive all the way up to Knoxville, Tennessee from Georgia. Not a fun drive unless you do like car rides. I don't know, John, if you've ever made that drive. I know I haven't.
Tennessee to Georgia, no. I've made quite a few trips from Kentucky to Minnesota, which is about a 12-hour trip, but we split it over 2 days. And most of that is just riding through the Indiana countryside where it's nothing but tobacco and windmills. So that's not a very exciting trip either, but Minnesota's a fun place at least.
Tobacco windmills sounds like the spot for me. As Tennessee controls the puck now in KSU's zone, looking to just get it out of there and get things going. As another opportunity out in front, weren't able to convert there. So the Volunteers have been very good and very keen at skating back behind the net and finding people in the middle to set up plays as well as rebound opportunities, and we've seen that with the Division I hockey team as well. As, a big hit was laid on number 12 for Tennessee, Connor Smith, as soon as he came out in front. Another shot on goal, and it's saved by Lackley. Connor Smith could not find the back of the net.
Good save there from Lackley. Tennessee now on the power play. They look to get it past him, but Lackley's looked pretty good for the better part of the last 20 minutes or so, only letting one more slip by him. But he's been pretty sturdy since the middle of the second period, and I think he's hoping to shut the door here for the last 11 minutes or so.
Shut the door. It's correct as Connor Benoit takes a shot, not able to find the back of the net. Follow-up opportunity by Siegel. He does a little pirouette as they do in ballet. Not able to find anything. I believe I pronounced those words right. Pirouette, ballet. I don't know. Isabella, John, any of you ever do ballet?
I did Irish dance.
Irish dance?
Isabella
okay.
did Irish dance. I can't say I've done any sort of dancing. I'm not a big fan of dancing, actually. So I don't know if you are, Charlie, but I can never get down on the floor and make myself look good at all.
You know, I will say I think I am a pretty good dancer, especially as the night goes on when I am out. Eventually, I just get better at dancing somehow, some way. But I think this Tennessee team, they're really dancing all over this KSU team tonight. Is a lot of their movements, their plays, that tic-tac-toe passing, as you were mentioning, very on. It's been musical. I don't know if that's the correct term. In fact, I know you didn't like this term earlier, but almost whimsical in a way. Wizardly, magical, whatever you want to call it. As a good save by Ryan Farrell, able to pluck that one out of thin air, almost like a magic trick, and make a stop as we're going to get a face-off over in Tennessee's zone.
I liked your musical reference because I'm thinking it's more of musical chairs, and Tennessee seems to be getting every single chair, even though they, keep taking one away. Tennessee's always grabbing those spots. Kennesaw State hasn't been so lucky. It's 8-1. Ryan Farrell has saved 18 of 19. He's been pretty good tonight. Lackley has gotten better throughout the night. Not a great goaltending game overall, but I think things are definitely starting to be more rigid here in the third.
Like we said, Lackley getting a lot better as the night goes on. I think that's correct. I think he's really found his rhythm, figured things out. He's taken a couple hits down there as well. He was able to shake one off as he hit the ice hard in the middle of that second period. But all around, he's really kind of found his rhythm here. It was a bit too late as Tennessee, they've been able to get 8 behind him, but that's not all due to Lackley. It has also been a lack of this KSU defense as well. And John, you're watching the game. This KSU defense, they've given up a lot of opportunities and made it very hard for Lackley to really show out here.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there specifically on rebounds off of Lackley. It's been bouncing off his pads, but there's no owl in sight to clear the puck at least. Tennessee has gotten players deep into the zone, has picked up those rebounds and put it into a wide open net. And I think Kennesaw State needs to work on getting, better defense, being more acquainted with dealing with all this full pressure and making sure that they can not only get out of the zone, but get opportunities out of that as well.
So going over to Connor Lackley's stats, he's played 3 games, and he actually has made 129 saves, and he's allowed, get this, only 10 goals. So an incredible save percentage overall with 180 minutes played, saving 129 shots, only allowing 10. He's played some good hockey so far. So, look, this is definitely one of his worst games, but it's not to discredit what he's done for this Kennesaw State season so far.
Yeah, .922 save percentage going into this game. That is really good, and maybe it could have been salvaged a bit had he been taken out early into this first period, but he's willing to suffer the brunt of the attack from Tennessee all throughout this game, and I think he'll rebound pretty good going into the next game tomorrow and their season ahead.
As another opportunity for KSU, it's sold short as they weren't able to find anything. A breakaway opportunity now. Here come the Ice Falls, and guess what? It's a bottle rocket. Tennessee's going to go up 9-1 now. An incredible effort. Now it was a breakaway, but once again, due to some misinformation on lineups and stat sheets, this says it was William Hurlburt. However, William Hurlburt, who wears 91 on the D3 team, was moved up to the D1 team. So we'll see who got the goal for Tennessee. They'll announce it here in a sec. Please be patient with us. In fact, me. Rocky Top. Woo! If you could hear Rocky Top playing in the background, we've heard it 9 times tonight.
Charlie, I'm 1 goal away from my prediction being at least turned out correct for the time being. It may not be the final score at the end of the game, but I'm feeling pretty good about myself, and maybe I would have wished I put $20 or $30 on the line, because I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Really quick, just to update that. So that goal was Justin Dickinson for the Ice Falls. An incredible breakaway goal and opportunity. Now going back to what you were saying about your prediction and thinking about putting money on it. Look, if I had the money right now, I definitely would have, but unfortunately, they're not really paying us up here, are they?
No, and I'm sure you spend your money wisely, so you're not short of cash. I'm sure
Well,
you are, Charlie.
I wouldn't say I'm long of cash, if that's really the term. Short of cash, I believe, would be definitely a way to describe the financial situation. However, it's all a joke. I'm actually rich. No, I'm not. It's all good. Please fund us. Anybody, please, out there listening to this. Tennessee hockey has 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in this game. A really good one if you're a Tennessee hockey fan. We're up 9-1, and I said we because we are the Tennessee Hockey Stream Team, sponsored by Pick Sweet Farms.
Not only are we up 9-1, we're also up until 1:04 in the morning, and I feel as energized as I was at 1 p.m. today, just 12 hours ago. I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm feeling pretty good. I've been standing for a long time. Tennessee's up 9-1. That's a good result so far, and unless something crazy happens, I think the Ice Balls are going to be getting a win here tonight.
I'd have to agree with you. Something incredibly crazy, in fact, outer worldly would have to happen for KSU to come back here. Like I said again, they've had the help of Sebastian, who scored that goal very early on. Number 90, Sebastian Zaborski. It is a late game here, though. Everyone's tired, I'm sure, as we do have, you could count them on your hand, amount of fans out here tonight. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 20, maybe 22.
That's about 2 pairs of hands, I think. 20
Yeah.
people.
I'll tell you what, there's more players and coaches out here than there are fans.
I don't think we should be boasting about that.
Well, I'm not boasting about it. I'm just trying to let everybody know. Again, look, there's actually 3,000 people. Again, it's Halloween. People are dressed up as empty seats. That's what happened. So I don't think you guys can see the empty seats on the stream, but we're just going to pretend like it's a sold-out crowd because it is. Tennessee hockey, 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this hockey game. The Volunteers leading the way on shots on goal. They've got 46 to KSU's respective 21 as they're fighting for it on the boards, looking to just get it out of there. Here come the Ice Falls. Puck's played back behind the zone, gives it up to Carter. Carter now with the puck, looking for something, gets it up in the middle. Played well by this KSU defense in the middle. Now taken by the captain for KSU, tries to get it out of there. He's got the puck by the blue line, takes a shot, not able to get it out of there. Good defense play by Caleb Quinn. Caleb Quinn now gives it up in front. Here's a shot on goal, and KSU is going to get on the board. Beautifully set up. That was a beautiful goal, and right now it looks like Isabella's prediction might stand. You said 9-2, didn't you? So Isabella predicted the score would be 9-2. It is 9-2 right now, so if no other goals are scored here, she might win the imaginary prize.
Good goal there from Kennesaw State. Looked very much like their first goal, just right out in front, right in front of Farrell, and just a quick shot, and that he had no time to react to. And Kennesaw State just once again salvaging what little they have left here with under 5 minutes to go.
Dylan Siegel with the puck back for Ice Falls. Connor Berry takes it. Now stolen again by KSU. So here's another opportunity. A shot. Zaborski wasn't able to find the back of the net, looking for his second goal of the night. Now taken back by Benoit. Benoit with Tennessee, making his way down the ice, going to make a move, loses the puck, regains control, tries to get it in there for Albert. Albert couldn't hold on to it. Now taken back by the Ice Falls. It's being chased back into the zone, taken by Kennesaw State. Now Christopher Scott tried to get a stick on it, really couldn't for the Owls. Now looking, waiting back in their own zone. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this hockey game. Siegel gets the puck, puts it up in front. Again, knocked away by number 48, Christopher Scott for KSU. Puck goes back over to Ryan Farrell, where he will leave it to be regained by Hoffman and Berry. Puck on the boards. Hoffman and Benoit there for Tennessee, trying to get it out of there. Zaborski's down there too for KSU. Puck goes to Siegel now. Siegel with an entourage makes his way down the ice. Benoit makes a move behind the back pass. A beautiful play. However, no one was there to receive the pass. It was intercepted by Kennesaw State, Christian Sosa. Everybody loves Sosa. For KSU was able to get in there. 10, Nathan Zimmerman gives it up to Benoit. Benoit gets the puck now. Goes all the way back towards Ryan Farrell, where Ryan Farrell will signal. And the referees, the Stripes or the Zebras, whatever you want to call them, will call an icing.
3:30 here left in the game. Tennessee's up 9-2. Maybe they can get double digits on the board here. And Kennesaw State trying to prevent that. They did get one back here. They looked much better here in the third period, I think, than in the rest of the game. So they can take what they did here in the third into the next game tomorrow afternoon, and maybe they can get a better result.
So, John, we will be back here at 2 p.m. Eastern time for a rematch between both these teams. They'll be back here ready to go, hopefully fired up. This Tennessee team, they really don't need to be fired up anymore. KSU, they could use a little bit of it, as now they're making their way down the ice. Good defense played by the Ice Falls, where they will regroup here. Now taken by O'Connell. O'Connell makes his way over to Livingstone. Livingstone takes a shot, goes off the pads of Lackley. Lackley had a good save out in front again. Not able to convert. O'Connell looked for the follow-up opportunity, but Lackley was able to swallow that one up between his legs and get it out of there.
That was the 50th shot on goal for Tennessee tonight. I only see those types of numbers, I think, in overtime, double overtime, NHL playoff game. 50 shots on goal. Kennesaw State's really going to have to crack down on that going into the next game, because if you're giving up over 50 shots on goal, many of them are bound to go in, and I don't think Lackley or any of the Kennesaw State defense really want to give up those kinds of numbers again.
I mean, look, it's hard numbers to put up. If you're KSU, you really want to take what you learned from this game. Now, again, it's a late game. Everything was delayed. Not exactly the perfect opportunity scenario matchup you wanted to play. A 1 a.m. game on a Saturday night here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Not ideal, but KSU, they're going to look to regroup tomorrow if they don't come back in this game, which right now, John, I don't think they will come back, but they're going to look to regroup. Head coach Kyle Stevenson, I'm sure he's going to have some very strong, motivating, uplifting words in that locker room where they can come back, regroup for tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think Coach Zimmerman for Tennessee, he'll give some words to his team, basically saying, you had a good game tonight, but keep it up tomorrow, because we want to score 10 goals here in Tennessee. Double digits. Look at the goalie celebrating, Ryan Farrell. He's going off. High fives for everyone. Tennessee gets 10 on the board. Everyone's hugging. Everyone's celebrating. Hats are going in the air. We may have gotten a hat trick in this game, Charlie. You'll have to check that one.
Well, we'll check back in the stats when I feel like it. I'm just kidding now. We'll look back in a second, but you'll hear Rocky Top playing. Tennessee's going to get their 10th goal. I didn't say it, but Tennessee gets a goal to go here. I just startled John up here in the booth, but Tennessee gets their 10th goal, double digits. You can count them on two hands. And just like that, a hat-trick goal scored by number 26, Gavin O'Connell. So we were talking about Gavin O'Connell all night. Gavin O'Connell, he's got a hat trick. I'm sure they'll be celebrating in the locker room. Puck goes right in front of Ryan Farrell. KSU looking to respond here. And Isabella, I'm sorry, our camera woman, her prediction is going to be just short. As she said, 9-2, but it is now 10-2. John, what was your prediction?
10-1.
10-1. So both predictions not able to happen. It looks like only mine is left. So if maybe 5 more goals could be scored in this hockey game, I'd be a very happy camper. I don't think it's going to happen, but it was a bit of a overshot for me. I was just very excited when I said 14-3. 1 minute left in regulation. I'm surprised if we have any viewers left watching the stream. I mean, it's already, what, 1:11 a.m., 1:11. Tell you what, we have 35 loyal fans in stream, be watching the stream. 35 loyal fans who love Tennessee Division III hockey, waiting it out, watching the whole game as 34 seconds left to go. And it looks like, look, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think Tennessee is going to win this one.
Yeah, and I think if I threw any star players out for this game, my number one player tonight has been Gavin O'Connell. 3 goals on the board, hat trick for O'Connell. He looked like the most complete player here for Tennessee tonight, and he very much was a key part in bringing Tennessee to this huge victory. He's going to look to carry that into tomorrow's game, maybe get a few more on the board.
Look, if he got another one, I'd be utterly surprised. 12 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, that's going to do it. Actually, no. Excuse me. KSU gets a shot on the board. And who was it? I'll tell you who. It was an owl, because owls say who. And I'm saying who because I don't know who scored. I wasn't paying attention. That was a little dad joke for you. KSU not done just yet. Hold on, folks. There could be a comeback. It's now 10-3, only down by 7. The face-off in Central Ice. Now going to take the puck over back. Going to maybe rip one more shot here. Let's see if they get it. Doesn't shoot it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Your Tennessee Ice Falls Division III hockey team are going to come out of Knoxville with a win. It's 1:13 a.m. in the morning. I'm tired. John's not. I don't know about Isabella, but that's going to do it. Tennessee Ice Falls win 10-3.
What a game. What a great game for me to be on my first call of the night. 10-3 victory. Tennessee played a very good game. Kennesaw State has some things to work on, but you know, they had a good record going into this game in the few games they did play. So if Tennessee is a little bump in the road for Kennesaw State, I think they can get over that hump going down the line.
So all around an incredible job, even from both teams. Look, it was a devastating loss for KSU. However, again, they have not played many games. And again, shout out to Connor Lackley for KSU. I mean, we were talking about a 9.33 save percentage. That's absolutely incredible. I believe it was 129 saves, only allowing about 10 goals. I mean, now in the season, he's allowed 20, but still just all around an incredible effort from him to really, I mean, stop what could have been a 20-0 game or 20-3 game. Who knows? Now, looking back, too, for player of the game, I think you're going to agree with me when I say this, but Gavin O'Connell, a hat trick, 3 goals in 3 periods of play. Not only that, he had an incredible defensive effort in the second period, putting his body on the line, diving out, making saves when Ryan Farrell couldn't, and just an all-around incredible effort from the defender. So, look, this Tennessee hockey team, a lot of depth. They're going to come back tomorrow, really looking to reset, regroup. I know head coach Zimmerman, he's definitely going to have some wars. There wasn't anything that went too correct, but I believe Aiden Zimmerman's really going to look back at this game and say, look, it was great. Let's keep this going into tomorrow. Keep your foot on the pedal, because that's what we really saw last week in the Alabama game, where they took the foot off the pedal and Alabama was able to really come back.
I think you perfectly said it, Charlie. Tennessee, they just look great tonight, bar a few penalties here and there, but they managed to keep Kennesaw State under control, and I think they'll be pretty good going in tomorrow.
John, I'm going to say, I believe Sawyer Stacy might be coming back for tomorrow, but I'm going to miss your color commentary. I hope I don't hope Sawyer gets sick again. I mean, I love Sawyer, but, I mean, you did a great job tonight. How do you feel? First time commentating, I believe, any sport, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't think I had a bad performance. You know, blowout definitely helps things where I'm not being criticized too much, I don't think.
Yeah.
But great game tonight. Great time calling the game. Great to be calling with you.
You want to give a shout out anybody before we leave? Mom, Dad?
Yeah, I'll shout out my mom, my dad, my sister, Larry, aunts, uncles, grandparents, brothers. I don't have any brothers. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us here on Hockey Top. Once again, my name is Charlie Sarafian, joined by the incredible John Hansen, the whimsical John Hansen. Isabella was on camera. Don't go anywhere. In fact, do go to bed, actually. It's 1 a.m. Have a good night. Get home safe. Go Vols.